Ukraine. It is not only a war, but a hidden pearl of Europe. Imagine a country where golden wheat fields stretch to the horizon. Ancient castles whisper legends. And meals are so hearty they feel like a hug from grandma. Now, picture this place being at the center of global headlines, but for all the wrong reasons. Ukraine isn't just a war zone, it's a vibrant, culturally rich nation with deep roots, warm people, and landscapes that could rival any European postcard. Let's take a journey beyond the breaking news and discover the real Ukraine. A land of diverse beauty. Ukraine is Europe's second-largest country, after Russia, and its landscapes are as varied as they are breathtaking. From the snow-capped Carpathian Mountains in the west to the sunny Black Sea beaches in the south, Ukraine offers everything. The Carpathians, a paradise for hikers, skiers, and folklore lovers. Tiny villages here still keep ancient traditions alive. The Dnipro River, the country's main artery, flowing through Kyiv and dividing Ukraine into east and west. The steppes, endless fields of sunflowers and wheat. Ukraine is often called the breadbasket of Europe. The Black Sea coast, home to Odessa, a city of beaches, humor, and stunning architecture. And yes, there's even a Ukrainian Sahara, the Oleshki Sands, a small desert in the south. A bite of Ukraine. Food that feels like home. If you've ever had borscht in the US, chances are it was a watered-down version of the real deal. Ukrainian cuisine is hearty, flavorful, and deeply tied to the land. Some must-try dishes. Borscht, a vibrant beet soup, often with meat, potatoes, and a dollop of sour cream. Every family has its own recipe. Vareniki, dumplings stuffed with potatoes, cheese, cherries, or even liver. Think pierogi, but Betty. Salo, cured pork fat, a national obsession. Ukrainians joke it's their superfood. Chicken Kyiv, a buttery, herby delight that's crispy on the outside and oozes flavor when cut open. Meals here are a social event. Ukrainians love to host, and refusing a second helping is almost considered rude. Architectural treasures, the mysticism of Khortytsia, and tourist routes. Imagine a country where medieval castles guard the secrets of Cossack legends, islands are shrouded in mysticism, and modern skyscrapers rise beside the golden domes of ancient churches. Ukraine is not just about war. It is a land where every stone breathes history, and tourism opens doors to extraordinary worlds. Architecture. From castles to avant-garde, Ukraine is an open-air museum where eras and styles blend seamlessly. Medieval castles with legends. Palinok Castle, Mukachevo, an 11th-century fortress perched on a volcanic hill, having survived dozens of sieges. You can explore underground passages once used by defenders. Khotin Fortress, a frequent film location, its walls recall battles with the Ottomans and Cossack bravery. Modern architecture. IQ Business Center, Kyiv, a sleek, black glass tower that has become a symbol of Kyiv's business district. Unit. City, Kyiv, an innovation high-tech park that Steve Wozniak might call an ideal place to study. Khortytsia, island of mysticism and power. Khortytsia Island is the heart of Cossack freedom and a place where history blends with the mystical. Cossack Sich, a reconstructed Zaporizhian Cossack camp featuring traditional huts, a church, and even a dancing Cossack during Hopak workshops. Cromlechs, ancient stone circles over 5,000 years old, often called the Ukrainian Stonehenge. Locals believe they are portals to other realms. Khortytsia is a place of power. From its highest point, the entire Dnipro River can be seen. People say wishes made here come true. Legend. Under a giant oak tree on Khortytsia, Cossacks are said to have written their famous letter to the Turkish Sultan. The tree has withered, but its 6-meter-wide stump still holds the energy of those times. Tourism. From the Carpathians to the Black Sea, Ukraine offers routes for every taste. Lviv, a museum city full of coffee shops where coffee is brewed in sand, and a town hall with panoramic views of the historic center. Odessa, the Pearl by the Sea, with the Potemkin stairs and a Baroque-style opera house. Carpathians, lush mountains, Hutzal villages, ski resorts, safari parks, a climb to the top of Mount Hoverla, and craft food tastings for every budget. Ukraine is a country where past and future merge. Here, you can stroll through castles listening to the whispers of centuries, meditate on ancient burial mounds, and dine in restaurants accompanied by bandura musicians. And when the war ends, these doors will open once more to everyone wishing to discover the real Ukraine. A culture of music, art, and resilience. Ukraine's culture is a mix of Slavic traditions, European influences, and a fierce sense of identity. A few highlights. Music and dance, from haunting folk songs, Oi u Luzi Chervona Kalina, to the high-energy Hopak, a Cossack dance that involves insane acrobatics. Literature. Taras Shevchenko, Ukraine's national poet, is a symbol of freedom. Modern writers like Serhiy Zaidan keep the spirit alive. Embroidery. Vyshyvanka, every region has its own patterns. Wearing one is like wearing history. Pisanki, intricately decorated Easter eggs, believed to hold magical protection. Despite Soviet repression and modern struggles, Ukrainians have fiercely preserved their language and traditions. A people proud and welcoming. Ukrainians are known for their warmth. Strangers might invite you for tea or share life stories within minutes. Humor, dark, self-deprecating, and sharp. See the memes during the 2014 revolution. Resilience. Centuries of invasions, Mongols, Russians, Nazis, have shaped a never surrender attitude. Family is everything, and hospitality is sacred. Even during war, Ukrainians find ways to laugh, help each other, and keep their spirit unbroken. A glimpse into Ukraine's past. Ukraine's history is long, dramatic, and often misunderstood. Kievan Rus, 9th–13th century, the medieval state that birthed modern Ukraine and Russia. Kiev was one of Europe's greatest cities. Cossacks, 16th–18th century, fierce warriors who fought for freedom. Think, Ukrainian cowboys with muskets. Soviet rule. The 20th century brought famine, Holodomor, 1932–33, repression, and forced Russification.
Independence, 1991. After the USSR fell, Ukraine struggled with corruption but kept pushing for democracy. 2014 and 2022. The Revolution of Dignity and full-scale Russian invasion. Ukrainians chose Europe over tyranny and are still fighting for it. Despite the scars, Ukraine's history isn't just tragedy. It's a story of survival and pride. Why Ukraine matters. Beyond the war, yes, war dominates the news, but Ukraine is a tech hub. Ever used WhatsApp? Its co-founder is Ukrainian, a growing tourist destination. Lviv's coffee culture, Chernobyl tours, a cultural treasure UNESCO sites like St. Sophia's Cathedral in Kiev. This isn't just a country in conflict, it's a nation with a past worth remembering and a future worth fighting for. Final thought, next time you hear about Ukraine, remember, it's not just war zones and politics. It's a land of golden fields, poetic souls and meals that warm the heart. And if you ever get the chance to visit, you'll leave with more than memories. You'll leave with a piece of Ukraine in you. Slava Ukraini, glory to Ukraine.